What's up, everybody? Damon here, back with my good, close personal friend, Jared Petty.
Greetings, Damon.
Rewinding another Godzilla trailer. This one is the international trailer, which contains a lot of the scenes that we saw in the second trailer from a few weeks back, but there's some key new footage here.
Exactly, and this is exciting stuff.
Very exciting stuff that we definitely wanted to rewind with you guys. So, if we go back here in the trailer, back to the 8-second mark, this is the first new footage we get in the trailer. Before that, we get this scene again, which is Vegas right there.
Yeah.
So the first new footage we get here.
What happened was a natural disaster.
That's the tsunami flood that we saw.
Yeah, earlier on when he steps out of the scene, just comes boiling over.
Right. Now the location here, I'm not sure of. The Grand Hotel is not a real hotel in San Francisco.
Yeah.
However, we know that they're also scenes in Japan, the Philippines, and Hawaii.
Right.
So
yeah.
this could be in Hawaii there.
Any of those places, absolutely.
Speaking of Hawaii, if we actually jump forward to the 18-second mark, here to this little scene here.
Does that not look like a tropical paradise to you?
This tropical devastation here.
Yep.
Notice this building right here. I did a little research, Jared.
Ooh,
Let me show
research.
Did a little research, and I found this photo, which is the Hilton Waikiki. And if you see the rainbow here on this building is the rainbow here. So this is that.
Okay, I want to know how you found that, because that's some detective work right there.
Well,
that's true detective work. I think there's a job for you on cable television.
I am the true detective.
All right.
At the top of the building here, you can see this is Hilton. So I just searched Hilton Hawaii. Looked through some images, and it was able to figure out.
Okay,
so this
I am impressed. Audience on the internet, I think David deserves a round of applause for that. Right now, there it is.
Maybe just a part in the next season of True Detective.
Okay, ooh, that'd be even better.
Be
yeah, that'd be pretty. That's better than the People's Ovation and Fame Forever. I agree.
So anyway, this scene of devastation should be from Hawaii.
Yeah, Hawaii. All right.
I'm not crazy.
Good shot of Bryan Cranston. He's talking about how the government is covering something up. I think the movie opens in 1999.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And if you look in the background behind him here, there's the classic conspiracy theory guy house.
Sure.
Bryan Cranston is in this one image. His character is defined for us.
Yes.
We now know that he's conspiracy theory guy because for some reason, people who have conspiracy theories, A, they still subscribe to newspapers, and B, instead of keeping them in drawers, they tape them to their walls.
On internet files.
Yeah, they just tape them to their walls. Why does this happen? Why do people that believe in conspiracies do this?
I think you have to be crazy to understand them.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't know if we're quite that certifiable. So, Bryan Cranston.
So he's a nuclear physicist. I think he's working at a nuclear reactor in Japan in 1999.
Okay.
When Godzilla first appears. But they try to cover it up as an earthquake
something different,
something.
right.
And he's saying he knows it's something else.
So I didn't mean to interrupt you. Actually, I don't want to step too far outside of the scope of the video, but if we look at some of the screenshots that Roth had in her article on IGN.com, we see that his wrists and his ankles are duct taped closed on his clothes. And that he's standing in a Japanese area, so I'm guessing that that may tie into what we're talking about here as well.
But then we also know that they were doing there's flashbacks to 1954 when they were conducting nuclear explosions trying to defeat Godzilla when the Japanese first became aware of him.
Yeah.
So this scene here is either Hawaii or the Philippines.
Right. Yeah, that's a very lush-looking area. I'm pretty sure that's not San Francisco, unless it's right after it rained. But
not sure which one, but it looks like something escaped from this hole in the ground.
Oh, no, are you sure?
So?
I interpret this differently.
Okay,
now this could be something escaping from a hole in the ground, but to me
here.
that kind of looked like a tail being dragged, like a tail line from the ocean.
Well, I just thought, like, where is footprints then?
Yeah,
it's
there
just
is that.
one long. I thought maybe something like
Slithered?
something worm-like escaped and slithered out to sea.
Okay, well that could be. So it could be the other way around. Yeah, I may be looking at this backwards, and there is a hole there. You're right. So let's go with your take on that. I think yours is the more plausible.
That was my read there.
That's a good read because there are no footprints. Oh, and of course we've seen something like this before. Here it comes.
This year. So this is the international trailer. It's coming to different territories, different release dates in each territory. So
getting close.
Vegas. So I think this is Bryan Cranston working in the Japanese facility, 1999. I don't think I'm racial profiling here. These gentlemen look to be Japanese to me.
Yeah, I think so. Also, I think we can look carefully here and see in the background beyond that kanji. I think at the end of one of them I spot some hiragana. This display's a little small, but that little yellow sign up there on the top, the third letter, I'm pretty sure that's hiragana. That would not be anywhere but Japan. So I think you're correct.
And this computer equipment here this looks like a retro, like 60s sci-fi movie to me. Like,
yeah.
well, kind of amazing.
don't forget nuclear power plants are kind of old. Most
I guess
of them.
so. Yeah.
Maybe they run on.
Maybe that's what it is. Big meltdown happens at the nuclear power plant. Check this out. You can tell right here.
Oh yeah.
This is Caesar's Palace.
Yep, there it is in the background.
So
Look at that.
This is definitely
sharp
Las Vegas.
eyes. Sharp eyes.
There.
Oh, there goes Cranston.
Doing a good run towards the camera there.
Absolutely. Oh, and there we can see the shadow. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge off to the right there in the background?
Could be.
It looks like a red crashed bridge, but that doesn't quite look like the bay. I don't know what that is exactly. There's the trees there. That could be the heights beyond the bay. But there's some kind of crashed bridge or oil rig or something back there in that right
this
side.
debris is floating by, and it kind of looks like a plane. We know a bunch of planes get knocked out of the sky in San Francisco by the flying Mutoh, which we actually get a really good look at here in a little bit. Ken Watanabe is playing Daisuke. He knows about what happened in Japan in 1954.
For more on this, see our last Rewind theater.
The helicopter's carrying a bomb.
Right, and does that looks kind of like that cylinder that we saw in the other movie? Where the tentacles
it was being carried on the train maybe. So I don't know if that's meant to shoot for Godzilla or for one of the Mutohs.
Right, yep.
We'll have to wait and see there. But actually then there's a helicopter crash coming up. And I don't know if it's that helicopter. Ooh, a really good shot of the tail there.
Okay.
And that you want to help them.
Move along here.
This is your chance.
Down.
Yeah, this is apparently a big epic scene here. But this is a helicopter crash coming down, and then it crashes into a plane.
Oh yeah, that's always wonderful when things explode in action movies. We like that.
And then there's also another scene right here. Yeah, this is flashback.
Something very bad happened. Again, is this a nuclear disaster? Is this a Godzilla disaster? Oh, there's that shot again.
This is such a great shot of the spines.
Yeah.
The school children on the bus watching.
And there's
the
a reflection.
Spines
oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's a really, really, really nice moment.
And unlike Gamera, Godzilla is not the friend of all children. So we do have this could be problematic.
Then this is usually a lot of the stuff we saw in the last trailer, but at 1:15 is one of the real money shots of this international trailer here.
Oh, there he is. Yep.
First really, really good silhouette of Godzilla here.
We're on the same wavelength here. The first time I watched the trailer, I froze it right here, rewinded back to just oh, there he is. Look at that profile. That's glorious.
This could be Chinatown here in San Francisco.
That could be Chinatown in San Francisco, actually.
Probably would be my best guess. There's a couple.
That could be in Asia, too. I mean, even the Red Lantern is that could also be Japan, but it does look more like Chinatown to me.
There's a couple of good flashes here. There.
Oh, looky there.
Looks
Godzilla's what Roth said, about 300 feet tall, they told her, in this one, the biggest Godzilla ever?
I don't remember the exact, but it is the biggest Godzilla ever.
I think this is 300 feet. That'd be about a football field. So
sure.
That's a big Godzilla. Oh, look there. We cut back for a second. Now,
which one?
I don't think, just right.
Before this?
Yeah, right there.
The falling guy.
Yeah, there's falling guy. It looks like a parachute's broken.
Well, we know that guy jumps off the railroad bridge.
Okay, is that railroad bridge guy falling?
That's
okay.
what I was assuming,
yeah, I think you're right. At first, I thought the debris above him might be a parachute that he was hanging from by one cord.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
I think he's just
but look behind him. If you go back up, there on the left, right there. Could that be a Mutoh leg?
I
don't
know.
Look at that. Look at the
really
curve.
Say,
right, if you go right to the top, there's a curve there, like a joint, and that doesn't
Yeah.
look like a building to me. I don't know.
Right.
Maybe it's a stretch.
Yeah, here's a Golden Gate Bridge being destroyed.
Yeah. So, and, hopefully you've already paid your toll, because by the time you get to the end on the Golden Gate Bridge, you've already got to have your little card. All right, there he is.
This is our best shot yet of the flying Mutoh.
There he is. Here he comes.
And they're just shooting guns at him. I don't know how effective that's going to be.
I don't think that's going to work very well at all. Smog's got a hole in his armor. I don't think the Mutoh does. So I don't think this is going to work out very well for the guys involved.
But that about wraps up the new international trailer for Godzilla.
Yeah, and we got to see a lot here. Again, I'm glad we got some other shots. And this international trailers are fun because they do this. They're often cut differently. Damon, just looking at this, what are your impressions compared to what we saw last time? Has anything changed for you?
Still super excited, but you know what? I think I kind of want to be done seeing stuff now, starting now until the movie's out. I just kind of want to. I've seen enough.
Will there be another trailer after this, or is this it?
There's already been 2 trailers,
right.
So there'll be a TV spot leading right up to the release, but they probably won't be showing a lot of new footage. They've already shown a lot. I think this is a good amount. Yeah. Everyone seems to be excited for it, so let's just go see the movie now.
We've got a great cast. We've got a plot that looks like it's pretty solidly put together. That's taking the old movies seriously in the right way,
for sure.
And we've got Godzilla, and I love what they said about this in Roth's article again. Godzilla was something to do. You get boring watching people shoot guns at Godzilla and it bounce off after a while. We know Godzilla's got other monsters to fight. I'm ready for this. Hype machine, full speed ahead. This looks like a good movie.
Jared, thanks again for sitting with me here. Viewers, thank you for joining us. For everything Godzilla, stay tuned, IGN.